Well, it's about 6:30 or so on August 15th, Saturday. Went to the Hive this afternoon to pull out extra frames. I pulled out the frame on the far side of my backing board. That would have been frame number 17. Bees were just beginning to pull the comb, and I decided I did not want them to waste their resources on drawing more honeycomb off the foundation. So I pulled that board, brushed the bees off, smoked them off, and then put the board aside, the frame aside. Then I went in, moved the backing board away, pulled out frame number 16 from the right. So that's the very last frame that I put in 2 weeks ago. Was very surprised. The bees had pulled wax completely on it. And then as I pulled the frame out and cleared the bees off, I saw that they were depositing nectar on both the inside and the outside, about 4 or 5 inches down from the top of the frame. So that's on a regular Langstroth frame, that would be almost halfway, if not 3/4, where the Layens frame, that's about a third of the way down, a quarter to a third, because they're a much deeper frame than the Langstroths are. And that's, I used those particularly for that depth, because it won't break the colony up when they winter. They'll all be on one frame instead of split across 2 frames with about a half an inch of gap between them. So that's easier on the insects than the Langstroth hives. It's one of the reasons why I went for the Layens hives, is taking them into consideration. Both frame 15 and 16 was pulled the same way. I pulled frame 14 just to look, and the outside, so that would be the left side from the main entrance of the hive, was about 80% brood, capped brood. So Lady Queen is still laying eggs. Right now the temperature is about 75, 78 degrees. It's supposed to drop down into about the mid-50s tonight and just continue on this pattern. I didn't want the bees to be drawing more honeycomb because I'm wanting them to start storing stuff up, but seeing all the nectar that they had deposited on frames 15 and 16 is like, okay, good, because I want to leave the hive with about 30 to 40 pounds, which would be 2.5 to 3 full frames of honey, plus whatever they have across the other frames. And then if I have a full frame of honey after that, I will take it out and freeze it. That way I have a full frame of reserve in case spring decides to come late this next year. And anything above that I will actually harvest, which is what I was hoping for, but I'm really not expecting right now. I'll check the hive again the first week of September and begin to plan out on shrinking the hive so that the bees will winter. I expect they'll winter on about 10 to 12 frames is what I'm expecting. Most of the cluster will be on about 3 or 4 frames, and then I will leave them additional frames for food. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I'm not planning on feeding them during the winter. I'm doing, as I've said before, a natural beekeeping approach. I'm wanting Mother Nature to do this the way that she does things. She knows a hell of a lot more about bees than I do. They know how to take care of themselves, so I'm going to let them deal with it as they will. Like I said, I'm just providing them the place to live and trying to be as hands-off as possible. I don't treat for parasites. I've not seen any varroa mites. I'm not seeing any where the bees come out with bad wings, which I believe is a sign of varroa mite infestation. I have not seen hive beetles. I did open the middle door in early August when I found a couple of hornets and what looks like a hawk wasp around the area. I killed one hornet and I killed the hawk wasp, but I restricted the middle door and then opened it a couple days later after not seeing any predatory insects in the area. The bees have begun pushing out their drones a little bit earlier than I expected, but they know what the hell they're doing compared to me. I'm just a first-year beekeeper. They're an insect that has lived literally hundreds of thousands of years, if not millions of years, with evolution, so they know what the hell they're doing, and I'm just along for the ride. Well, that's my update, and take care of yourselves, and talk with you all later. Bye.